live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Showing the slab in today's game, Parker Messick. What's the word on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Carlos Correa. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Messick, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Foul ball there. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swings through that one for strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Taylor Trammell up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Ryan Weiss. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Oh, one.
To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now Chase DeLong. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Kwan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Comes up empty, that's strike 2. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got it.
Batting third.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Oh, he
Nope.
doesn't get
Ball
the call. And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! He nails one out to right. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Kyle Mansarda digs in now. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Altuve, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0.
I can't never stop till I reach the top. I can't never stop. Yeah, I reach the top. Know if you hit me, call with a feet. All the drip can't get it for cheap.
Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
Circle change. Low 0.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Batting 8th. Left
So
fielder,
next up for
Dustin
Houston,
Harris.
Dustin Harris.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Popped in the air. Left field. Takes it in for the out. And next to hit for Houston, Bryce Matthews.
Bryce Matthews.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Circle change. Low middle.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Slider. Middle inside.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians, number 34. And that is out of play. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
0-2 now.
Inside ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul, out of play. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
On a line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Carlos Correa.
Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
High inside.
Altuve stands in now and watches strike 1.
Low outside.
Fought off foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Circle change. Low outside.
Bouncer to second. And that chance handled. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians. Chase DeLauder. This one in the air, center field. Matthews under this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Guardians.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. And that one wrapped foul. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. That one way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Out towards right center field. Matthews settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Guardians.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Single to right in his first trip. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Ball in.
That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. Guardians 3 and the Astros nothing. Start of the 4th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Late swing fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. A sliding stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Astros.
Now batting Taylor Trammell. He's 0 for 1.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
0-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first 2 pitches of the at-bat where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Two outs, runners at first and second. And stepping in for the Astros, Dustin Harris.
Low outside.
Nope, that's inside.
Circle change. Low outside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Walker on second. Paredes at first. 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. He popped out his first time.
That's outside.
Two now. Stays alive. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now it's the second baseman. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. 2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Naylor, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Guardians lead 1, but they lead at 3-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews.
Slider, middle center.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
High inside.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The Astros trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's outside. Ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Alvarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 down. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. 1 for 2.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. That clips a corner.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. He continues. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Guardians.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. On the ground to first. Walker takes it himself. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Chase DeLauder.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And down on strikes. That's out number 3. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Christian Walker now at the plate.
Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
Slider. Middle center.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Low inside.
He goes down looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Paredes in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Circle change. Low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
3. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Taylor Trammell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, right field, DeLauder settles under it, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the 1st.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. 1 away. One out man at first. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hawkins.
Now a quick throw to first.
He's
He's
safe.
back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And
He's
safe.
in there.
It's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. George Valera digs in for the Guardians.
Left fielder, George Valera.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Alvarez on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. Guardians 3, and the Astros nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Ball one there.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Slider. Middle inside.
Ball.
Curveball. Low middle.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Circle change. Low middle.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Low
Here's a
outside.
2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. DeLauder takes it in for the out. 1 down. Dustin Harris up next for the Astros.
Left fielder, Dustin Harris.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Harris wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Hey.
The Guardians leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Bryce Matthews.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Step off, throw to first. And he just got his hand in there.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
He's got it.
Up next for the Astros.
Now Correa up to hit.
Carlos Correa.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
There's the strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with more.
Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Number 34. Hard hit left side. Correa over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Guardians.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Ryan King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Blue ball getting loose as well. De Los Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now a pop-up on the infield. Altuve has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, A.J. Blueball.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. Grounds 1 to short. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 8th inning coming up. Guardians 3 and the Astros nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Slider. Low outside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fouled off down the right side.
Sinker. Low outside.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Chop to the left side. Whips it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Walker batting with one down takes a strike. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Paredes in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the eighth. Smoked into left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Astros.
Nice line drive to the pull side.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Parker Messick done for the night. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. New pitcher on here, Tim Herron. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here is Taylor Trammell.
Hey.
Hit in the air left field. And that's the third out. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here in Cleveland, on to the bottom of the eighth, Chase DeLauder. In for the Guardians. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Right side, and that's just foul. In there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air center field. Matthews under it. And there's two away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-two now. And that one is lifted in the air. Matthews settles underneath it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full, the Guardians lead it 3-1. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Harris in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Splitter. Low outside.
Tying run at the plate. Late on that fastball. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really important at bat coming up now.
Matthews up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Pitch misses. And the count now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one missed. Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Golden opportunity right here.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. It's gone. Grand slam. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow. Oh, this has been a really nice game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Cade Smith won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Sean Armstrong comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. One out man at first. And now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down, and now Isaac Paredes. Foul ball.
Sinker.
And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Sweeper. Low outside.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Sinker. Low inside.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sinker.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Here at the top of the ninth. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Trammell, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Popped up left side. And that is that. So an incredible rally here in the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. It's the Astros 7 and the Guardians 3. Back here in Cleveland, last chance for the home team. Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians.
No, that's low.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Outside low. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's the left fielder, George Valera. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering misses.
That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
that's ball 2.
The Guardians down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. A.J. Blueball out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Brian Abreu. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1.
Ball 1.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do.
Oh, that got him.
Ball got him. First
Up
base.
next for the Guardians, center fielder.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Fouls away the first offering.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Ball, that's out.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. They're down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And we are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Wow, Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they've refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, right side. Walker takes it to the bag. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But a magical comeback is complete here in the last half of the 9th as they fight back to even it up. And we are tied 7-7. On to extra innings. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Diaz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. And fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Headed for the plate. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Harris in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings.
Inside, ball 1.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one hit to first. Hoskins steps on the bag. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Matthews can't hold up, and that's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center. Valera under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly.
Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Flips the corner. That is strike 2. Alvarez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jose Altuve getting ready to hit.
No, inside.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Out towards left center. Valera gets under it. And that is that. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 9, Guardians 7. Back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Steven Okert. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Ramirez digs in now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied. Up thanks to the home run. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan King, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Tang also throwing. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two runs across in the inning here in extra innings. Ripped, but it curls foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And that's the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 9-9.
Now pitching
Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Eric Zabrowski. Go-ahead run on base. Christian Walker getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Late on that fastball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
In the air, left field. But
No,
it's
that's a foul
just
ball.
foul.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Four-seam fastball.
And a 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
That's a really good take.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The Astros with the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're here in the top half of the 11th.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love it.
In there. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Taylor Trammell up next for the Astros. He was late there. Strike one.
Four-seam fastball.
And that's outside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. Man on second, 2 down. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in extras.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Stepping in, number 34. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Walker takes it himself. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Steven Okert won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Kaiwei Teng. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Pitch out, but no action. One down, and the winning run at third. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. And that drops in for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 2-1. And Naylor swings through that one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 2-2. Got him looking. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Rocchio in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. It gets through. That's it. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Friends that bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Got the guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace, she protect God. Yo sé que no te gustó.